Okay, so we're going to have a little chat between the metal community and even the alternative community. And whoever else that's part of the rock and roll community wants to come in and enter and chat or with me or whatever, right? So let's talk about Ken Carson's. He's some kind of R&B hip hop singer. I don't know. Supposedly he has a pentagram tattooed on himself, and he did his merch after basically copied identical Morbid Angel and Horna art style, right? And at the end of the day, he says he's like God-fearing and he loves God and blah, blah, blah. It's fine if the pentagram is upright. You can worship whatever God. You don't have to worship a God, whatever. But if you have that shit reverse tattooed on you, honey, no, you need to sit the back down now, right now, okay? Black metal has always been attacked because supposedly it's racist, it's satanic, and I'm not saying there aren't bands. There's a lot of bands that are, but even in the mainstream world, have you not seen just singers themselves being, the P word and, all that? Unfortunately, every subgenre of music has something terrible, unfortunately. And I always tell people, if you love the music, great, but if you're trying to, not support them, Spotify. That's what I do. That's what I do with a lot. But what pisses me off is the fact that, okay, you don't like these people or whatever because they're racist. Okay, fine. You're absolutely right. 100%. Go ahead and dislike them. But you guys made sure, and this was like R&B artists. I remember this was like 2017, 2018. They were attacking Horna. They were attacking Take. They were supposed to come to Los Angeles, and they were getting attacked. And they were threatening the venues, like, if you take this band in, we're not going to come and play. The venues don't want to lose money and all that, right? And it made me so mad that they were attacking these people and everything. When downward, a lot of these singers are probably the P word and everything, right? So that's what made me mad. So, okay, fine. You don't like these people for what they do. I absolutely 100% agree with you. There's still a lot of artists here in any music subgenre. I don't like them because of what they do, and I disagree with them. Okay, but you do not capitalize off our shit. You want to be God-fearing and you want to be this and that, fine. Stay in your lane. This is the problem what I have with Christians and all you guys. It's you guys like to take over everything. You guys like to cross over lanes that you guys hate. I noticed that. I noticed that about you guys. And it's not even just mainstream artists ripping off the artwork of these metal bands. It's even really popular mainstream bands like Korn. I know people are gonna be like, well, that's still metal. I was like, well, yeah, but it's a new metal and they had their own style. It's why are you ripping off black metal and death metal kind of look? I don't understand that. So, and not only that, we have brands like, what is that water called? Oh my God, Liquid Death. There we go. That's the one. And I noticed on a tube, when I talked about them, people were telling me I was overreacting. Well, excuse me. Well, it was mainly women that were telling me I was overreacting. And I don't even think they were part of any of the scenes, to tell you the truth. But excuse me if I feel we should be supporting each other, even if they're not metalheads, even if it's just a plain simple alternative girl. Excuse me if that's what I think that we should be doing, and not fucking letting our stuff be stolen, as well as having someone from the inside selling it to somebody else, just so they could make another fucking extra bill or whatever. You guys want to be using our art or whatever, fine, but at least do it in a respectable way. Make sure you pay them and everything and not just rip them off. Make sure you at least, support them. Look what Megan Thee Stallion did by bringing the lead singer of Spirit Box with her at Coachella. At least do something like that. And Charlie, whatever your name is, look, I do like your music. Sorry if I'd never remember which Roman numerals you have. I do like your music. But, and I hate Green Day. I don't like Green Day. But even I can see why they should headline Coachella. But don't worry, girl. You'll get up there and you'll knock them out, okay? Anyways, that's all I got to say today. I'll probably maybe go on the tube and talk about it more. I'm not sure. But anyways, see you guys.